Hey everybody, welcome to Hootie Films Entertainment. My name is Rick Hootie. I am the host of this YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about the killer in Scream 7 using old killers' voices.
What is this thing?
Is this what he... Dewey's got our voices.
Hey everybody, before we get started, I would like to first of all say it's good to be back. The reason I've been gone for so long was because I was in the process of selling my house and I had to sell a bunch of stuff and clear it out, and it's a long process to prepare to sell. So anyways, is there any better time to come back than now? I mean, I started off with Scream 6 and now coming back with Scream 7. I think it's a great way to come back. I'm glad to be back, and I'm happy to share some more content, especially relating to Scream. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, what in the Jersey's fishnet is going on with the casting? I mean, we got Scott Foley, who was the killer in Scream 3, Roman Bridger, Sidney's half-brother, coming back, who apparently died. And then we got Matthew Lillard, who played Stu in Scream 1, who was also the killer, coming back. So the question is, what exactly is up the sleeves of the creators of Scream 7? What exactly do they have planned? Why are they bringing back original killers, especially ones we know for sure are dead? Obviously, Stu's death is still up for debate. But as far as Roman Bridger goes, he's definitely dead, in my opinion. I mean, he was shot in the head. So, what are they doing, guys? Like, what is their plan? Why are they bringing these people back? Now, I have two theories, and one of the theories is that the killer in Scream 7 is going to be using the voices of old killers to sort of antagonize Sidney. And even if they go that route, guys, it doesn't necessarily mean that Stu still isn't alive. I mean, they could have the killer in Scream 7 use the original killer's voices and then have it revealed in the end that one of the killers is still alive. Now, obviously, in my opinion, I think Roman being still alive wouldn't make sense. I think Stu makes more sense, seeing how Roman was shot in the head. Now, the only problem with this theory is that unless we start getting confirmation that they're casting other actors who portrayed original killers, I don't think this theory makes much sense, because why would the killer use only Roman and Stu's voice to antagonize Sidney and not the others? So that brings me to my second theory, and my second theory is that if they're only bringing Roman and Stu back, they're doing it because, if you remember in Scream 3, Roman explained how he pulled the strings. He was the one who convinced Billy to go after Sidney and to find an accomplice, which was Stu. So my second theory has to do with a possible flashback, going back to that conversation and exactly what went on. Because I would also like to bring up the fact that actor Skeet Ulrich, who played Billy Loomis, is also rumored to be returning in Scream 7. And if that's the case, this theory kind of lines up a bit more. I mean, if they don't have any of the other killers coming back besides Roman, Billy, and Stu, then I think it's most likely going to be a flashback versus the killer using old killer's voices. And I do think that there's going to be a lot more to the flashback. I don't think it's just going to be a flashback for fan service. I think that the flashback will have to do with the story. I think they're going to probably tie something into it, whether it's tying into a new killer or it's tying into Stu being still alive. But I do think that if they do a flashback, it will tie into the story. And we might even see a flashback of Billy and Stu going after Maureen Prescott, which is something we've never seen before, and I think it would be pretty interesting to see. But I also think it would be interesting, in my opinion, to actually make Stu the killer. And I know some people might disagree with me, but I think to make Stu the killer, and to go back to the idea that Wes Craven originally had for Scream 3, to where Stu was pulling the strings behind bars, I think if they could use that story and sort of build on that maybe in a different way. Obviously, it's been some years, so maybe Stu's out now. He's not behind bars, or maybe he escaped or something like that. But I do think that Stu should be a big part of this next chapter, and I think that Wes Craven's idea would have been amazing. I mean, Wes Craven created Scream. He was the mastermind. So if we can go back to his story, his original story for Scream 3, I don't think it's a bad idea at all, and I think people should trust it. I think that even if they made it true that Stu was the one who killed Dewey, would be pretty cool in my opinion. But I'm also hearing of possible rumors of Scream 7 being left on a cliffhanger, so we might not even know who the killer is at the end, and won't know until Scream 8. Or maybe even 9, who knows. But anyways, you guys let me know in the comments what you think about these two theories, or maybe you have a theory of your own that you could share in the comments. I'd be glad to hear them. So, yeah, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so you can see more of my content. And I would like to thank you all for watching. Have a great day.